All right, so ladies and gentlemen, my people, how una dey on this beautiful Saturday? Happy weekend to all of us. Wey we say will be football lovers, champions of the world, Chelsea fans. Oh yeah, make una carry seat come front because it dey happen. Anyway, in this video, we're going to be talking about Odone's Chelsea new signing. We're going to be talking about are we in the title race for this season. We're going to be talking about Axel Disasi, and we're going to be, talking about some of our boys that have put up an incredible performance for this international break where we say players go, especially some under 21 of our boys that have put up an incredible performance. Big ups to everybody that tapped the like button in the video that I made yesterday when I really showed me love yesterday. But I beg, today na another day. Each time say you see me for this platform to encourage me, that like button is very, very, very important. And even if you're busy, if you know, if you comment one or two, but if you are not too busy, oh yeah, comment one or two while the video they go on. And the subscribe button is very, very, very important. Now let us dissect everything in total. Chelsea, my beloved club, una leave the entirety of England, leave the entirety of Germany, leave the entirety of Europe. In fact, call travel go Ecuador to go sign a player. And honestly speaking, I'm not criticizing them. In fact, I'm very, very excited about that boy with the sign, Odone's. He's a center back, and I've watched some of his clip that is already trending. The boy looked decent. He looked like, a boy that will come to Chelsea and, get into the squad immediately. He looked very sharp and very smart. Plus, he's not going to join us yet. He's going to at least be there from now till 2028. So we have another player to keep on monitoring from now till 2028. But you see, the most shocking thing now be say Chelsea bought this guy from Ecuador from a club called Independent de Valle. Now, here's my first time of hearing this name. I never heard him before. I'm not familiar with all those Americans, South American, because now midnight, our time not even equal. The time when they play their game to the time when we watch our own game for here, it's not the same thing. For instance, Moses Caicedo played 90 minutes for Ecuador last night. This Moses Caicedo is a person that I love to watch every of his game, but I know if you watch him now middle of the night. I know if you watch him. Anyway, the most shocking thing out of this matter be say Ben Jacobs came outside yesterday, and Ben Jacobs said Chelsea have a good relationship with Independent de Valle, who are also Moses Caicedo former club. Chelsea. Wait, I won't understand. No. I don't go get good relationship with Independent de Valle. As far as Ecuador. You know what Chelsea is doing now? Chelsea is now like a Pro Max of Brighton model. You know when they came outside that time to tell us, now Brighton model, now they one day adopt. See now, Brighton go even come learn from our hand. Because this is what Brighton does the most. They will go to some of these, small clubs. We say a lot of people know that if you look at the amount, probably these people agree with Chelsea, now it might not be up to 50 million. It might not be up to 50K, which I even they talk. It might not be more than 30 something. Just like on top Esteval no pass 35. The rest now add-ons. If you win the Ballon d'Or, if you win the league, if you win this, if you win that, now you make a reach around 60 something. If you don't pass 30, if you even know if you pass 20 something, where they go sign the center back. And that boy looked like a prospect. He looked like a boy that will, plus the fact that he's coming from the former club of Moses Caicedo. So I feel like what Chelsea are doing right now is that, okay, instead of me buying this thing here for 50 pounds, I'll go Chinko, where they produce them. I'll go buy it for 10 pounds. I mean, that's incredible. Digging out all of these, small player. Anyway, I have to say big thumb up to Chelsea for at least for maintaining good relationship. You will observe now that lately, whoever Chelsea signed their players, they will always come outside. PR will always come outside to say that Chelsea maintain a good relationship with this and that. When Chelsea bought Giovanni Quenda from Sporting CP, remember that time na Man U they chased that boy like mad. When Chelsea bought Giovanni Quenda for Sporting CP, they said Chelsea maintain good relationship with Sporting CP. So Chelsea still even want buy some percent of that Sporting CP. Now good relationship, now they take the 5%. When I want to use good relationship, they finish clubs. Anyway, this is a very good one. Big congratulations to the boy and his parents. I believe the boy is gonna, is gonna grow well and, you know, make it down to Chelsea Football Club at the end of the day. Shout out to him. And I know Moses Caicedo in one way or the other, suppose don't hear about this one. You get my point now. Anyway, that's that about that. Welcome to Chelsea. Congratulations to you. We'll be waiting for you and be rooting for you from now to 2028, where you are going to be joining Chelsea Football Club, January 2028. Now, moving on now. Yesterday, I received a question, an honest question from an honest fans. The person said, Prof, we are now presently seated third on the Premier League table. As I talk now, the Premier League table, they display. And the person is now asking us, does that make us to be a title contender this season? You see, this question is a general question to the entirety of Chelsea fans. But me, I'm going to give you my own take. For instance, I'm going to be talking about our next 5 games in the both Premier League and Champions, our next 5 fixtures. I'm going to be talking about it. But for a start, let us check the Premier League table. If you look at it, Arsenal are standing alone, followed by Manchester City. They themselves, it look like they won't stand alone small, because at least there is a sizable number of gap between them and those with the ground. And only between we and Man City, now, you know, the point not really big like that. But Chelsea presently seated third. We have 20 points. But if you look at from second on this table till 9th, you could clearly see that there is no difference. So that third that we are presently seated on the Premier League table is just one yash sitting. So I cannot tell you that we are conveniently occupying that position. No. I'm not seeing us as one that is occupying that position conveniently. We are only occupying that position for now. Assuming there's been a Premier League game or during the midweek or during the, we don't know. Anything might have happened. If you don't come down, it's just the reality. I'm talking from a place of honesty right now. So for now, we cannot count ourselves to be a title contender. Why this my phone dey ring now? I don't think we can count ourselves as a title contender. And plus, let us just look at our next 5 fixtures. Now, on 22nd, that's come next week, Saturday, we are going to be playing against Burnley away. That game should be a game that we are supposed to win. But now, I don't even know what to expect out of that game. Simply because 3 days later, we are going to be playing against Barcelona in our home. We are playing on 22 against Burnley. On 25, we are playing against Barcelona. That's 3 days later. And now, I'm thinking, what if Enzo Maresca want to rest players against Burnley for Barcelona? He will definitely rest players, that's for sure. So, most of those boys will travel for international break. If you don't see a lot of them in action. For instance, Rhys James, if you don't play. I don't know of Moses Caicedo. I don't know. And I don't even know why Ecuador played him 90 minutes. I really don't know. Moses Caicedo is another name, even though we don't have a replacement for him. It's another name. I don't know if Moses Caicedo will be able to play. So most of those our players will be say they don't make their way out on international break. A sizable number of them might be rested against Burnley. And you know the way we used to play whenever we rest players. Plus Burnley, they've been playing well. Fine, they might not be getting the entirety of the result, just like they got it in the first part of the season when we first, before we went for the first international break. They feel they get the result. They feel they get out clear like this again. But we cannot joke with them. We are going to their home. Will they go their home? So it's not going to be an easy game. Anyway, let us move on from that. After we play Barcelona on 25th, 5 days after then, we are going to be playing against Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge. Now, if you ask me, I don't even know. It paid me make I don't want to draw Barcelona too. But these 2 games, it just confuse me. These 2 games are games that I desperately want to win. But in the same vein, when I now say I want to lose against Burnley, will I now say I want to lose against Burnley because of say I want to win Arsenal and Barcelona because of bragging rights? So it's over to you. Now why I say make all of us gather talk out together. Are you seeing us winning all of this game? Anyway, after Arsenal game that we are going to be playing on 30th, 3 days after then, we are going to be playing away against Leeds United. This one I fair not Jeko in one way or the other. But anyway, after that, we are going to be traveling away again against Barcelona. Now, real quick, before I proceed with this video, by 3 p.m. today, just in case you dey fortunate to see this video right now, by 3 p.m. today, will be Saturday, there's going to be a massive giveaway on my platform. That's on FB. I'm colliding together with Carding App Admin. We won't give out $10 to about 10 people. na giveaway. What we are going to be doing by 3 p.m. is that we are going to be, you know, asking questions, asking one or two fans some questions. Maybe say anybody will get the question right. Just like, you know, we want to test your knowledge of football. After all, now Kukuma, they always come and say we don't know ball. So we want to test your knowledge of football. You know, just ask you one or two questions. If you can answer them correctly, you get yourself $10 carding app, of which you cannot cash in this $10 if you did not have carding app. So for you to be able to have carding app, you have to go and download it. Go to Google Play Store or Apple Store. I cannot drop link here. If to send an FB, I go drop link. Download carding app, then register. And while you are registering, you have to put in my code will be prof. This one will they show for your screen. You have to put it. Once you have the carding app ready, if you did not use prof, that card where I won't give you, that $10 card is not going to work. So you have to use prof as my code when you are registering. Then after that, make sure you are ready. Join us by 3 p.m. on FB, on Facebook. We can call and where. By 3 p.m. I'm going to be live. I hope you get lucky. Now just 10 people now won't give. So that's like $100. Now 10 people want to give. And you know, who knows? Maybe one of my YouTube people can also be a benefactor. Anyway, that is that about that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys think about Chelsea's next 5 fixtures. Moving on now, on top, Axel Disasi. Yesterday, I came outside to talk about Axel Disasi now training with the squad and what it might probably mean. And, you know, I remember saying I had him yesterday say we have to hear from Enzo Maresca first before we can conclude. Kaveh Soloko of Sky Sport came outside and said Chelsea have now reinstated Axel Disasi into the squad simply because of the injury. Make I even read them out as the Baba said, talk him. He went on by saying it is due to Chelsea's lack of cover at the centre back. I want to take exception to the statement of this man. Fine, he also clarified that Axel Disasi is still expected to leave by January. He made that one clear. But saying that Chelsea are bringing him back into the squad simply because of the injury, there is no cover for injury, I disagree. When the entirety of Chelsea defenders are almost out on injury, we did not call back Axel Disasi. Now, let us look at the number of Chelsea defenders that are available. There is Badiashile, is now back. There is Fofana, is now back. There is Achempong, is available. There is Tosin. So why bringing Axel Disasi? That one is not an excuse. That's why I said it, that we have to wait for Enzo Maresca to come out. Now Maresca, now if he give us the genuine reason, all this one where the media don't they talk because of there is no cover in case of injury. When injury, they rock us left, right, and center. Earlier this season itself, we don't come back Axel Disasi. Now we say those who get injury don't they come back. Now we can't come back Axel Disasi. I take exception to this. I disagree with this man. Anyway, that's that about that. Let us move on the final notes right now. International break. I saw Tyreek George scoring a wonderful brace for England under 21 yesterday. This fall back to what I've been saying about this guy. Chelsea fans, me, I don't want Mr. Tyreek George come up for this club again. Papa, since the end of transfer window and now, me and you know the incredible performance that Tyreek George has been putting up. If only you play him at his right position. No, before Maresca to go, they play him as number 9. Yeah, England has never played him as number 9. They don't play him as the left winger wing B. And the brother has been showing up back to back. There's no time he will travel down to England, even though we know that they are still under 21. But they show up. They turn up. Anyway, big thumb up to Tyreek George. And also McGill. The brother also turned up for Spain under 21 yesterday. Moses Caicedo was made to play 90 minutes. It is well. Anyway, Esteban William is another player to look up to today. 5 p.m. now they're going to be playing against Senegal today. And we don't already see him for news say Esteban William is going to start today's game. Anyway, Chelsea fans, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think about all of this matter. Don't forget, join us by 3 p.m. on Facebook today. Probably you might be a lucky winner. And help me tap the like button and also subscribe for more videos like this. I will see you guys later.